فنسيبها ونمشي. يا عم وسع، عايزين نقتل الست دي الأول. أيوة نقتل القائد بتاعهم بس نعيش احنا يعني. بس اهلا بيكم في حلقه جديده من تختيم لعبه هوجورتس ليجاسي على قناه نونو. لو ما شفتش الحلقات اللي فاتت هتلاقي اللينك في الديسكربشن، ارجعوا وشوفهم. وقبل ما نبدا متنساش تعمل لايك سبسكرايب. يلا بينا. المره اللي فاتت كنا عايزين، كان في مهمه كده كانت بره المدينه في اخر الدنيا، فاحنا المفروض ان احنا نتمشى كل ده. للاسف مفيش حاجه نقدر نسافر بيها عشان ما رحناش المكان ده قبل كده. ينفع نسرق الخروف ده؟ خروف ينفع نشيله؟ يا عم لا نشيله، مش هو الخروف راح فين؟ يا هو لسه عايش؟ لسه عايش. ود اثبت. ده مفيش اي حاجة. طب لو ضربنا عليه نار يبقى خروف مشوي ولا اي حاجة؟ ده وقع. لسه معاش اوي يعني. دي حاجة ده ممكن نسرقها. ممكن نسرقها. ده في حاجات ممكن نسرقها. في حاجة تاني؟ مفيش. ايه الكوخ ده؟ طب انزل ازاي؟ ايه اللي طاير ده كله؟ ده بالونة ولا ده كائن؟ شكلها بالونة. ما هذا الشيء؟ استنى خلاص، عايزين نولع فيه صح؟ هو مرسوم عليه نار، فالمفروض نولع فيه ده. هو بينور ولا انا بينور؟ نحطه هنا.
I should investigate.
انا مش شايف حاجة. تقريبا مش المفروض ادخل الحتة زي دي. زي مدرسي، انا كده مش هاخد زي مدرسي، ما هو مرمي في المدرسة. بس كده. الحاجات اللي في الكور دي على طول مفيهاش حاجة ولا انا الحظ وحش؟ يعني عمري ما كسرت ولا واحدة فيهم وطلع لي فيها حاجة. على ايه متأكد برضه قبل ما نمشي مفيش اي حاجة. ماشي كفاية كده. تصدق الفيديو ده عجبني، حلو اوي. ايه اللي احنا عصير العلاقات. وده المفروض ان انا اشربه يعني؟ تعملوا ايه؟ كيف ان انتوا بتلعبوا يعني؟ كلكم واقفين جنب بعض محدش بيتحرك. ينفع اشدها واقطع له الحبل بتاعها؟ مينفعش للأسف، مينفعش ترخم على الناس في اللعبة دي، حاجة سخيفة جدا. هو انت يعني كل كل مشوار ده عشان اشوفك انت؟
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my
طب مشوار هدي حيلي
with Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you.
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
طب ما كان ممكن اقول الكلمتين دول في المدرسة. البت دي اصلا حاسسها مريبة برضه، يعني جايباني كل المشوار ده عشان تسألني اقول لها ولا اسكت. هي بصراحة ضبيبتني مشوار كبير اوي، فانا هسكت
I've never
هحكم
met
عليها زي ما
Rookwood or
حكمت عليا.
Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To
انتي
all
يعني
of
داخلة
us.
معايا ليه في الموضوع؟
Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow.
يعني العادي بتاعي
Both
انا
of you
شجاع
have
العادي يعني.
inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and
موقف
Harlow are the
العشر.
reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
فالمفروض اعمل لك ايه يعني؟ ادافع عن منزلك، انا مالي.
Good.
يا الله
Rookwood and
يسعدني، سمع
Harlow
ذلك
are a
وادي ساكتة
dangerous
بقى
pair.
خلاصي.
And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well,
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
that may be true. But shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning.
طب ما
I
حلو
was
ده، نروح
thinking
نشترك
that
معاهم.
we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
يا ريت انسى حاجة زي كده الحقيقة.
Be on your guard.
ماشي، شكرا.
Revelio.
هو ايه، مين اللي بيتخانق؟
What's going on here?
طب أنا كنت عايز اسرق الحاجات دي الاول وبعد كده نشوف مين بيعمل ايه.
Archie,
Yeah,
I don't
الدنيا
have
مقفلة.
time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not.
I never thought Ranrock's
عاملين
would
حسابهم
go
ان ايه
this
ممكن
far.
يجي واحد حرامي. هو انت اللي كنت بتتكلم؟ الواد ده لا مش هو، كنت تقول اللي كان في البار. بس لا، هو شبهه قزم زيه بس مش هو. هو وسخ العباية بتاعتي. المية اللي انا مش فيها دي.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen.
عمالة بتتكلم
I've been
كده.
busy with my research. I do not have time to.
Victor Rookwood
عارف
don't
لما
give
تشغل
a
الفويس بتاع
dog's
الواتساب
nip
في
back your
اتنين،
time.
هي بتتكلم كده.
Oi, speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
يا عم ما تسيبها انا في حالها وتتخانقوا ولا ايه، ما ولعوا في بعض.
You've come to the wrong place.
بس يا حاجة انت كده.
Oh, what's the light go out of your eyes?
ده انت اللي لابسه نضاره شمس سودا عشان كده مش هتشوفي النور اللي فيه. انا بقول الحاجه اللي احنا جايين ندافع عنها قربت تموت، فنسيبها ونمشي. يا عم وسع، عايزين نقتل الست دي الاول. ايوه نقتل القائد بتاعهم بس نعيش احنا يعني.
Tell Rookwood to find me in cell.
بس
Accio.
هو مات.
Incendio.
دي لازم تقرب عشان تضربها بتاعت النار.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner.
انت
since
متعودة
the
بقى
close
على
to
ان حد يهددك.
Hogwarts.
زعلان ان محدش هددها بالطريقة دي قبل كده.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small
والله انا عايز
part
اللي يسأل
to
عليا انا.
excellent defensive skills.
انا اللي خدت كل
Care to
الضرب.
tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
طب وانت
It's a
مالك
long
ومالي؟
story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin.
زوجتي؟
Gave me a book when we were
هو انت مش
students at
ست؟
Hogwarts. Typical hard-working
الله
Hufflepuff.
إيه؟
Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a traveling vendor. Here's what's going on
كفاية
in the
السحر اللي
Highlands
احنا
before
فيه.
I do.
ناقصين كمان علاقات كده.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and
طب
archaeologist
طالما انت باحثة ما
specializing in
يعني
Merlin's work
ابحثي ليه انت
online.
كده؟ يعني عالجي نفسك. أمر مذهل ايه بس ده بتقولك متجوزة واحدة وهي واحدة أو حاجة تقرف، أنا عارفها زي ما
I
هي
thought
عارفة.
that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
هو ممل فعلا، بس أنا هقول لها ايه؟ مش عارف أقول لها كم هو ممل وأرخم عليها. هو ممل بصراحة.
Not sure old
يعني مش عارف
vine-covered
أكدب.
pillars are
هو
worth
الكلام اللي
studying.
بتقوليه ده أنا اتخنقت
Well,
منه
I
الصبح.
think anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I
ألف
have just
مبروك يا سيدي،
unlocked
سيبيني
a
حالي بقى.
crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me
تصدقي كان يا
thinking,
ريتني كنت
what
سبتهم
if
قتلوكي
Mallowsweet
وخلصنا.
is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
لا شكرا.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
شكرا. تقول لي روح اسرقها.
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the
التفاصيل.
Mallowsweet.
Lovely.
Revelio.
Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trunk has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Revelio.
ما تشوف الملسوي ده رمى شوية ملوخية
See
كده.
that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted
اللي هو عامل لك
territory.
ايه يعني؟
I am curious about these pyres.
Levioso! Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
مينفعش اولع فيكي واخلص. طب بص اعمل ضربة نار يمكن تولع.
Incendio!
محصلهاش حاجة للأسف.
Beard, how
كل ده عشان نعمل البتاع برجيلة نقعد فيها يعني.
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed.
ولا
However,
فشل
I
هعمل لك
now
ايه
have
يعني.
even more
هو ده اللي عندي.
questions. How does it work? I must review my notes.
انت مش
I may
باحثة
have
ولا
missed
انت جاية هنا
something.
بالغلط؟
Are
مش
all of the
تسأليه ازاي
trials like
اشتغل.
this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I
والله مش عايز
really
منك
must
اي
be
حاجة خالص.
such
كل اللي
a
عايزه ان انا
pleasure
امشي
to meet
دلوقتي.
you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes.
حذر ايه ده، انا اول ما عرفتك في خناقة اساسا.
Revelio.
فايه ده، ايه اللي احنا يعني طلعناه ده؟ دي حاجة مشيت. طب كانت عمل كده من الأول من قبل ما أجي، مش كان هيبقى
Sir
أحسن؟
Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
لا احنا نسافر بقى. طب ايه، نستكشف الحتة دي هنا الأول يعني نبقى نسافر.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
ماشي معلش، اديهم وصلوا يا سيدي.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm
Small
Jalal
Galil.
Semi, and this is my potion shop.
see.
I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places too.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see.
هما طلعوا له
I
بتاع.
am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer, but I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact,
بس
I'll
أنا مش
give you the
متواضع، أنا راجل
Hogwarts
متكبر.
discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
كلكم بتقولوا كده وبيبيعوا أغلى
What do
من
you
اللي
have
بيبيعوا
for
في
sale?
المولات.
What can I help you with today?
الحقيقة أنا مش عايز أي حاجة من الحاجات دي. وأنا ممكن أبيع الحاجات اللي معايا، يعني ممكن أشوف أنا معايا إيه الأول ألبسه واللي مش محتاجه أبيعه.
Hope to see you again sometime.
أتمنى مشوفكش تاني. احنا كنا بنفتح الخزنة ازاي؟ كانت كده صح؟ حلو، في حاجات أصلا معانا ولبسناهاش. أنا مبحبش النضارات، بس طالما هتديني أوبشن. إيه ده؟ عاملة زي النضارة بتاع الدكتور العيون، بيحطلك ويقعد يحطلك عدسات ويقولك شايف دي رايحة فين، دي فوق دي تحت يمين شمال. المفروض إن دي يعني بتزودني، تضيفلي حاجة. عمالي بقيت عامل زي فان جوخ كده. اتغير الشكل. حلوة دي، شكلها أحلى. ودي حلوة برضه، بس يعني خلينا نغير. هنا ايه، هنا 3 12 14. ده أنا كنت نايم في العسل. بس دي شكلها حلو. دي ودي حلوة برضه، بس متزودش كتير. خلينا في دي. وانا ممكن امشيه بلبص. لابس لبس بتاع ايه، الغيط. هي دي ايه، بتاعت سوبرمان. دي بتعمل اوكي، ممكن دي احسن يعني. دي تاني. هذا العنصر ليس لديه اي خصائص، زيه زي قلته يعني. طيب حلو كده. عندنا ايه تاني؟ دي النباتات والحاجات اللي احنا خدناها. ماشي حلو كده.
Revelio.
ريفاليو.
Leviosa.
دي اللي احنا حرقناها،
Incendio.
بس هنا بتعملش حاجة.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
حلو
ريفاليو.
التواضع اللي انا فيه ده. الشخصية بدأت تلقط مني حاجة. طب القفل ده انا مش ناوي يتفتح. انا مينفعش اسرق الناس دي واقتلها او اي حاجة.
You could hurt somebody.
ما هو ده اللي انا بحاول اعمله مش عارف.
Incendio!
Expelliarmus can disarm a dark
ده بص بتاعت اتحرقت.
but then
ده حلوة الديتيلز
I
دي.
never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
طب تعالى نروح بقى المدينة. ما عندناش هنا. هو ليه دايما بيبعتني في الحتت اللي انا ما عنديش فيها بتاعة التنقل بصراحة؟ طيب يا عم عايز اتنقل انا. مفيش. دي اسرع حاجة بقى. خلينا في اللي تحت دي. حلوة الموسيقى اللي شغالة دي. مش عاجباني طاقية الرسامين اللي انا لابسها دي. طب في الفقيه.
Incendio!
هو ده لغز او حاجة تقريبا كده. اشمعنى دي عملت صوت ودي ما عملتش؟ هي في رسمة تحت كده مثلث.
Revelio!
هو ايه الحوار اللي انا دخلت نفسي فيه ده؟ هي دي كده تمام. لا مش تمام. هو تحت مرسوم زي واحد فاحنا خلينا في واحد. هنا بقولك ايه فكك مني. هو ايه ده؟ في حاجة بتعمل صوت. تعبيط.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
اجي معاك فين يا عم الحاج؟ لا شكرا، عجباني الدنيا يعني انا زي الفل على الارض كده.
Revelio!
مش هنتحر عشان اجي معاك. هو انت او انتي شايف حاجة احنا مش شايفينها؟ ظاهر كده.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
نيك
Nice
شبه
to meet
مقتول
you,
الرأس.
Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me if you
يعني ايه
will.
عاملة كده ليه؟
It's not too far.
Wait. How do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
لا طبعا ما انت ميت، يعني هتقول لمين؟ ما خلاص مفيش حد تقول له تاني.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for
ايه
me
رجعك
along the
للدنيا
way.
تاني؟ هنفضل ماشيين زي السلحفاة كده كتير.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
انت بني ادم مقرف. انت هتاكله ازاي ده؟
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
ده ايه القرف ده؟
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course.
Revelio.
Here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the
عايز
house.
اوصل لكم مترو.
I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
المكان ده يعني المفروض نخش ولا؟
A student
Never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
students.
What could they
Plenty of
want?
delicious food. but
شوفوا
how
ازاي
much
ولا السحر ده انا
is
عامله ليه؟
likely? You know how
Certainly makes
hungry
Rookie's
growing
job
humans
easier.
can get?
It smells glorious in here. Pardon me, but can you point me to the rubbish?
Nonsuch was just about to dispose of today's collection. It's towards the back. Help yourself, I suppose.
لا اكيد مش ليا، انا مش هاكل من الزبالة. مش الاكل ده كله موجود وانا هاجي اكل من الزبالة.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. Revelio. Here's some beef, but it's not rotten. I'd best keep looking.
في ورقة هناك ايه ممكن ناخدها؟
Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself.
كويس اني عارفه انه مش
Finky
ليا.
supposes
هتبقى
Nick's
سمعتي وحشة أوي.
tired of loitering
سيب كل الأكل
about
الحلو ده
simply to
وباكل لحمة
experience the
معفنة.
faintest memory of the taste of food.
Do you and the other house elves conjure the food served in the Great Hall?
Goodness, no. Not even house elves can conjure food out of thin air. Food is one of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration. We can, however, multiply it, transform it, and of course, prepare it. Then we send it straight up to the Great Hall.
Are there any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. However, Finky has had the best luck with the many recipes left by Helga Hufflepuff. Her quince pie has always been a favourite, but the newfangled Arbroath
مالي
smokies
ومال
are
الحوارات دي،
becoming
يعني ليه تدخلني
popular
في
as
مواضيع المطبخ دي؟
Is it all right for
طب
students
ما
to
انا
wander
واقف
into
اهو،
the
طب ما انا ايه،
kitchens?
ما انا واقف
Well,
عادي.
since you asked, students aren't supposed to be in the kitchens, but Finky doesn't mind. There's nothing
هو
that
صوتها
lifts
حلو
Finky's
بس
spirits
شكلها
more than the company of students. We so rarely get
عايز يعني
visitors,
اتنمر.
and we have plenty of treats.
بس
Come
هي عاملة
back
زي الفار.
anytime you please.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
There's nothing like a meal prepared by a house elf. Revelio.
اشرب اشرب، محدش ياخد منه حاجة.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
انت اسأل كده من شوية.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it.
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf for Finky. Now, let's
اللي
get
جوه دي
that
كانت
beef to
جدية؟
Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore,
ده كنت
and you'll be
فاكره
one step
فار
closer to
وهم خلوه
finding those
يتكلم.
pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organises the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
تخيل تاخد هدية لواحد لحم
The
معفنة.
rotten roast beef was for you.
It is, in a way. You see, I've been trying to gain access to the
هو ده لما
hunt
تقول له
for
ايه الهدية
quite
المعفنة
some
دي يعني
time.
تبقى انت بتقصدها فعلا
Offering
هدية
beef to
معفنة
Patrick
بالمعنى
may
الحرفي.
help me in that regard. While of course also helping you.
What am I supposed to do when we meet the hunt?
Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather supercilious lot. I'm
أكيد مش هسخف
certain
منك.
they'll be welcoming to you, however, in no small part due to the rotten roast beef you will come bearing.
Is the headless hunt dangerous?
Oh, the headless hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of fun-loving headless ghosts.
تكون دي حاجة حلوة يعني. ده ناس
Very
مقطوع
well.
راسها بس عادي
I'd
يعني.
like to meet Sir Patrick myself
إيه اللي
and see
يخوفك
this
كده؟
headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
أنا لسه هندم يا راجل. ده جايبنا المقابر.
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly
إيه
headless
ده؟
Nick?
Hello, Sir Amset. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
ده انت صحيح وانت عايش وانت ميت.
All in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the headless hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
حتى الميتين بيتملقوا بعض.
Rest assured, you'll have your information
بس
from
وانت
young
عايش
Jackdaw
حتى
in
وانت
no
ميت
time.
هتلاقي حد
Wherever he may
يطبله.
be.
هي حضرته هيكون فين مش
What
يعني
I'd
ساب
give
جثته
for a
ومشي.
flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now, then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him?
طب ما تاكل عادي بإيدك يعني أو مش عارف.
Jackdaw, eh? Why?
ده بيشمه
Here he
كأنه
is
بخور
now.
أمال يعني.
What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
نكت
It's
ميتين
bound to be
ملهاش
around
دعوة.
here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak
بتلعبوا
with
براس
him,
الراجل
my
ولا إيه؟
young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
We aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me
عشان
and I
تخش
shall help you
تنضم
find
لهم
your
لازم
way.
راسك تبقى مقطوعة أساسا.
farewell, my young friend.
مش عاجبهم إن راسه كاملة
Luck with these chaps will
أو
be better than
نص
mine.
كاملة يعني. يعني دي حاجة تخليني أدعي إن أنا يعني ما أموتش أبدا
The headsman could
وأبعد عن
only
أي
see
حاجة ممكن تأثر على صحتي. ماشي
I'd
كوبري
say he's in
وهننور
over his head this time.
الجنينة دي ولا البتاع ده.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
ماشيين صح؟ ماشي. خلينا ماشيين مع الخريطة. ايه مدينة الأموات دي؟ وبنين لهم بيوت ليه لما هم ميتين؟
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
المفروض إن أنا هلعب معاه؟
Hello again. Can you help?
شوف وشي عامل ازاي أصلا.
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young
Hello
friend.
there.
Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit
dollars.
unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him, oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins.
ممكن تكلمه لو
Not
لقيت
just
راسه.
once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
طب مستوى لو خسرت ما انا مثلا هقطع راسي واخبيها 5 مرات. صحيح بتعملوا معايا كده ليه؟ معايا كده.
Well, if you must know, Jackdaw's our newest member, so we like to put him through his paces.
قدراته على ايه؟ على انه يعيش من غير راسه؟
Please, could you explain the rules again?
Find his head amongst the pumpkins 5 times.
How did you happen to become a member of the Headless Hunt?
I was executed alongside some fellow mutineers. We didn't like the way things were being run in our county, so we took matters into our own hands. Treason is such a strong word, but that's what we were found guilty of. Things would have turned out much better if they'd let me be in charge.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvellous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away until you find him.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide it, eh?
هو اللي بيجري هناك ده؟
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
انا ادبر كل اليقين اللي في اللعبة علشان الاقيه.
Protego! Incendio!
النار متأثرش على البتاع ده. واللي احنا بندمره بيطلع تاني اوكي انا ما بعملش اي حاجة.
Incendio!
دي صوت ايوه.
So you found us. This ain't over yet.
It won't be long now. You'll find him.
حاجة وراه.
Young Jack, why did I come back here?
I could do that too if I had a wand and a body.
وراه فين؟
Well done. Of course, having a wand
كده خلاص 5
serves you
مرات.
well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say
ده
what
ازاي
you need to
بالنسبة
say to
للبشر؟
old Jackdaw
اصل
here.
في حاجات كانت تانية.
You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless
طبعا ده
Hunt.
مبقاش
No,
منهم
I'm
يعني.
not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are
بقول
likely
نسيب
still
الورقة دي
molded
بقى
away with
يعني
my
ما شاء الله الراجل اللي راح
remains.
هذا البتاع ده
Quite
الورقة
a final adventure, I must confess.
راسه قدامنا
The
اهو هو
pages are where
شبح.
you lost your head. And I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
انت هتيجي ازاي وانت ما عندكش جسم كده؟
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I found them after he ran riot through the library. Doubt he even noticed they were gone.
What will I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains, if I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to
يا
worry.
ريت لو في سبرايز
I'll
تقول
just
لي
need to be
لان انا
reunited with my
يعني
body first.
بتغامر بروحي
But don't
وبراسي.
handle that. See you at
شوية
the
تلعب
forest's edge.
ومفاجآت، مش عشان انت مقدكش حاجة تخسرها فتعمل فيها كده. طيب انا بقول ايه، بما اننا يعني قعدنا نتكلم مع الناس اللي راسها مقطوعة كتير دي والاشباح دي، نكمل بقى الحلقة الجاية. ولو عجبتك الحلقة متنساش تعمل لايك وسبسكرايب. سلام.